Girls, question. If you date white guys, white American kind of guys, what's your complaint? Like, what is actually your problem? Because white men are the easiest men on. You don't know what other men are like. Like, you don't have to cook, you don't have to clean, you don't have to even be loyal to him. If you cheat on him, he's like, oh, as long as you don't do it again. I'm like, what do you worry about? What? Tell me.
What do white men do wrong in relationships? And the first thing that stuck out to me is that she's asking because this information on white men and what they do wrong isn't readily available in comparison to black men. Because black women tell everybody where black men be effing up, whether it's right, wrong, lie, truth, it don't matter.
If I were 22 today, I would not be dating black men at all.
I'm over black men. I seen a girl make this post like some months ago, but and I felt her then, but I really feel her now. I am so over black men.
I'm aware that I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I am so effing tired of the amount of emotional labor that comes with dating black men.
It don't take much. A simple Google search, a simple TikTok search, Facebook, Instagram, and you will literally find some black woman talking crazy about a black man. However, with white men, it's not so readily available. Even though they have podcasts that talk about these things all the time, it's just not that simple to see a bunch of white women saying, this is what white men do wrong, and this is what we have to deal with. So she was asking a question because the perception of white men, and I got this from black women. Black women would say that white men take them on a date and buy them houses on the first date. Y'all remember that video, that crazy-eyed woman?
Then the black man go get a white nigga. This motherfucker kissing toes, bowing down, buying houses on the first day.
And then it was another chubby woman that was saying, yeah, I could call a white man at 4:00 in the morning and say that I'm hungry and he will send me something to eat.
I can text a black man right now and he'll tell me to pull up. Yeah. Text a white man right now and he'll tell me, well, where do you want to go? Where do you want to meet? We can meet there. Whatever you want to do. Like, when I truly think of myself being happy with someone right now, I think of it has to be a white man. It just has to be. Because my past experiences with black men, whew, hey, it is what it is currently.
And of course I talked about this with, my white brothers. And I was like, why they think that about y'all? And they literally don't understand. And it was funny. I'm going to show you the first comment. And I'm glad he said this because I don't think a lot of white men know this about how women view them. So this guy, he said, is this really the stereotype we got? He didn't know that women view white men like they don't do anything wrong. But I used to question, I don't think white men as a whole understand that other races of women, in particular black women, think that they don't do anything wrong. And some of my best female friends, black women, are married to my best white friends. I've never had an issue with that. I was in the military. I told y'all that's normal for us. And I also grew up in California. That's normal. And for the black women who want to divest, I think y'all need to pay attention to this. And this is not to highlight the negativity of white men. I'm just using this as an example, okay? So I want y'all to get offended. So this woman says they are mostly emotionally available, just want a situationship, breadcrumb, and ghost you, and are stingy with you, but always trying to show off his money and possessions. And these are just anecdotal comments, from these different women. So don't take it to heart, because I know I got a substantial white following. So yeah, so no, this is not facts or anything. It just says what it is, okay? And then this woman says, the white guys I dated were very jealous, and that's something I cannot deal with, and no reason for them to be jealous because they are good-looking men, successful, emotionally numb, avoidant, feminine, inconsistent, unable to make decision. Do you need more? They don't commit. You know what's funny? When I was reading these comments, I was like, these are things that are easily accessible for black men. Like, you see black women talking about this shit all the time. All the faults that black men do, in regards to their life, their anecdotal experiences. You can find on social media every day. If Tiffany Haddish, I don't know what she said, but I'm pretty sure that's something to do with black men.
I've been pregnant quite a few times, right? And I have had all miscarriages, been pregnant by all black men. And I have been, like most black women, we gonna stick with our black men, gonna stick with our black men. But I'm quitting on y'all. Any black man born in America, I can't fuck with you. I'm only fucking with black men born outside of America and everything else.
So that's why we go to Africa.
Why?
Exactly.
Okay, girl.
Why, Tiff?
Because I think my body is rejecting these American.
Damn. And that train is never late. It's always going to be somebody. But you know what the funniest thing was? I scanned through damn near all the comments, and 2 comments from black women stuck out to me. Listen to this. First one said, if there was a way to give a thumbs down to this video, I would. This is very disrespectful. And then this black woman said, just because you can, don't mean you should. Treat all people with respect. So they were actually going to bat for, people describing white men as such. And it's rare to see a black woman do that when you see black women tearing down black men. So to see those 2 black women do that under a post where women were highlighting the faults of white men, that was very telling. This video went viral maybe a year ago, and she was explaining the differences between black men and white men. And I think that's where black women get this perception of white men that they don't do anything wrong. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Here we go.
You asked, what's the difference between dating some black men and the white man? Well, the white man is going to call you and invite you out. The black man is going to text you, good morning, beautiful. Hello, gorgeous. What you doing? The white man is going to take you to a very nice dinner and pay for it. The black man is going to ask you, what you cooking? Can I come over? The white man is going to take you to get your tire fixed and pay for it. The black man is going to tell you, you need to get your tire fixed. The white man is going to buy you a very special gift for your birthday. The black man is going to disappear and call you after your birthday. The white man is going to be very impressed by your education and your personal accomplishments. The black man is going to be intimidated by your education and your personal accomplishments. The white man is going to raise his kid, take care of his kid, spend quality time with his kid. The black man is going to get you pregnant and abandon you and the kid.
There you go.
The white man wants a relationship that leads to marriage and family. The black man wants a situationship that leads to nothing. The white man is going to date you, propose to you, and then marry you. The black man is going to shack up with you and play house with you. The white man is going to be clear in his communication when it comes to you. The black man is going to mislead you, play head games with you, and then confuse you. And then you ask, what's the difference between dating some black men and the white man? Everything. Stop being loyal to a community of men who are not loyal to you. Explore your options, think outside of the box, and you'll be amazed at the experiences on the other side.
It was funny under the comments. It was black women, thousands of black women who agreed. And like I said, I think that's where black women get this mindset that white men don't do anything wrong, because they have older black women such as this woman telling them that it's going to be peaches and cream. All they got to do is just land a white man. And that's why you see the divestors and the swirlers, they're trying to do their level best to promote this type of lifestyle with a white man. They're literally going out of their way to make videos to try and attract white men, no matter if they old or not. And this is where that messaging comes from. But I wanted to share something with you guys, and I actually did a review of this book a while back. Since we're reviewing books today, I want black women to see how white men actually feel about y'all. Okay? And that's why I always recommend, before you go out there and you jump out on a limb and think it's going to be peaches and cream, go read the Dating Divide book, Race and Desire in the Era of Online Romance. In particular, this woman's story, I think her name was Keisha. This is what white men, and this is not all white men, because there are some white men that actually do love black women. This is a passage from the book, and I quote, "Given that black women get very little interest from white men, experiences like Deborah's suggest that even that paltry interest may be driven by prurient interest, white men we interviewed confirmed the notion that black women were both highly sexual and unsuitable for long-lasting relationships. And I quote, black women, on the other hand, are most likely to respond to overtures, messages sent by white men. So for the black women, y'all need to be mindful of this. And I already said this before. When you talk about dating white men, listen to your wording. You're saying, I don't mind dating a white man. I'm trying to look for a white man to date. They hear you and they happily oblige by having sex with you, leaving it at dating, and not marrying you. I already told you. 2015, the most recent report, only 0.5% of married white men were married to black women. And I know this may crush your hopes and dreams because you guys keep parroting that outdated statistics of black women and white men have the lowest divorce rates. That shit is old. They updated everything and they found that black women are the least married and the most divorced among all men of all races. Okay? If you don't believe me, go look at the Bowling Green State University study where they did this in 2018 and also in 2021. Okay? So yeah, you guys need to be mindful before you go out there running around trying to think that you're going to just bag a white man when they're sitting there listening to you on social media, giving them all this free promotion, and they are taking advantage in the form of sex and also probably giving y'all babies, because we know that black women have 1 million more babies than black men have fathered in the past, 4 years? So there you have it. So yeah, so you guys need to be mindful of this. So yeah, so that's wild work. So I was kind of shocked by that. I was like, man, she asked that question, and that's something that's normal. I'm pretty sure black men are normal to seeing stuff like that about them on social media. It's like, yeah, you need to just go to this woman's page and you see all this. That's crazy. It's normalized now.